Thomas had walked this street 100 times without ever seeing the door. It stood between a shuttered bookshop and a narrow stairwell, set into the stone as though it had always belonged there. Tonight, a warm line of light traced its edges. A small brass handle rested at the center, smooth with age. He paused, hand hovering, unsure whether to explore beyond. A quiet pull settled low in his chest, and a knowing that this was meant for him. So he opened it. Warmth met him first. A deep warmth that wrapped around his shoulders and settled through his chest, like stepping close to a hearth that had been burning for hours. The air carried a soft scent of wood smoke and something faintly spiced, rich and grounding. A narrow staircase led downward, each step lit by low amber lanterns set into the walls. As Thomas descended, the sounds of the city softened above him, fading into a distant hush. At the bottom, the space opened. A wide circular room stretched out before him, its walls built from old stone, smoothed and darkened by time. Shelves curved along the edges, filled with objects that glowed gently in the low light. Glass vessels with slow-moving light inside them, folded fabrics that shimmered faintly like embers beneath ash, small mechanical pieces that shifted and turned with quiet precision. At the center of the room stood a hearth. It burned with a golden fire. The flames moved in long, unbroken folds, rising and settling in a soft, continuous flow. They cast a soft glow across the room, deepening the shadows and warming the colors of everything they touched. Thomas stepped closer. The fire swayed. One of the flames leaned slightly toward him, its edge thinning into a thread of gold that drifted outward. It hovered in the air for a moment, then settled lightly against his sleeve. Warmth spread from where it had touched him. It traveled slowly up his arm, across his shoulder and into his chest, easing the tightness there as it went. As his body softened, his breath deepened, and his mind followed, easing with each breath. Around the room, the objects began to stir. A glass vessel on the nearest shelf brightened, its inner light swirling in soft spirals. Another responded, then another, until a gentle current of movement passed along the shelves. Light rose and fell in slow waves, and Thomas felt the room slip into a deeper level of calm and quiet. He watched as one of the vessels lifted from its place. It drifted toward him, guided by something unseen, and came to rest just in front of him. Inside, a fine thread of gold moved over a base of glowing embers, folding and unfolding in slow patterns. He reached out, fingers closing around it, and the moment his skin met the smooth curve, the movement inside shifted. The embers shone brighter, and the golden thread widened. It spread outward, filling more of the vessel, brightening until it cast a soft glow across his hands. The warmth deepened, sinking into his palms, then traveling through his wrists and forearms in a steady flow. His shoulders eased. The space across his chest softened, opening slightly as his breath moved in and out, slow and even. Behind him, a low wooden chair drew itself closer to the hearth. Its legs slid gently across the stone floor, guided by the same quiet force that moved the vessels. A thick blanket rested across its back, its surface woven with threads that held a faint, ember-like glow. Thomas turned and lowered himself into the chair. The blanket settled over him on its own, draping across his shoulders and down his arms. It held a gentle weight, grounding and warm, drawing him down into the chair, heavier and more at ease. The pull of everything beyond the room fell away from him. The vessel remained in his hands. Its light pulsed softly now, each rise and fall timed with his breath. As he exhaled, the glow dimmed slightly. As he inhaled, it brightened again, gently guiding the rhythm deeper, slower. Across the room, other objects followed. The shelves dimmed and brightened, one after another, a slow flowing motion moving like a tide through the space. The fire at the center followed, its flames lowering, lengthening, settling into a low, soft burn. Thomas felt the warmth move through him again, soothing and restoring. It spread from his chest, through his torso, down into his hips, his thighs, and his legs. His feet rested heavy against the floor, held in place by the same steady heat that filled the room. Tomas set the vessel down beside him, having taken all he needed from it. The glow dimmed slightly, its edges blurring as the light within it grew calmer. He let go completely now, sinking fully into the calm of the room. The chair supported and comforted him. The blanket warmed and settled him. The fire burned low, its light softening. The golden lights along the walls lowered. His eyes grew heavier. His breath moved in a long, gentle cycle, each inhale drawing calm in, each exhale letting it spread further through him. The warmth of the room enclosed him, wrapping him in a deep sense of safety and softness, the kind that invited rest. And within that warmth and comfort, Tomas drifted into sleep.